Wayne Goldsboro Television, I'm Wayne Alley. Well, as Wayne County residents return to their homes to clean up flood damage or high water related issues, the Wayne County Health Department has the following reminders to help residents protect themselves. Floodwaters have the potential to contain chemicals and bacteria caused by animal waste or other naturally occurring pollutants. Anyone exposed to the floodwaters are strongly encouraged to make sure that they're up to date on their tetanus vaccine. Anyone exposed to sewage in their homes or sewage-contaminated floodwaters are strongly encouraged to make sure they're up to date on their hepatitis A and B vaccines. Please contact your primary health care provider if you need more information about these vaccines or need assistance getting vaccinated. Well, houses that have been flooded are likely to have mold or mildew occurring. As people return to their homes and begin cleanup, keep the following in mind. Use personal protective equipment such as gloves and masks to minimize exposure to chemicals and pollutants. Always use proper hand washing with soap and water after handling flood materials. Work to create a well-ventilated area using fans and open windows or doors to promote good air circulation to speed up the drying process for reducing moisture issues. People with asthma or other respiratory conditions should avoid extended exposure to areas with mold or mildew to minimize complications. Use appropriate cleaning materials and always follow instructions for any cleaning chemicals that are being used. Discard all porous materials such as mattresses, couches, and carpeting that cannot be properly cleaned or disinfected to prevent the reemergence of mold and mildew. For more information from the North Carolina Department of Health and Human Services regarding cleanup, now that information will be posted on the county's website at www.waynegov.com and its social media channels, which is available at www.waynegov.com. In the upper right-hand corner, you'll find a link to those sites, Facebook and Twitter. Flooding and high water-related issues can create changes in pattern that can disrupt normal rodent activity, which can result in increased rodent exposure. So think about the following. When returning home, keep foods sealed in appropriate containers. Do not leave pet food out and accessible. Keep household waste in proper bins. Seal or monitor any areas where rodents can access the residence. Receding floodwaters and optimal weather conditions can create additional mosquito breeding areas. This can result in increased mosquito population and activity. Now, while there are no original confirmed cases of the Zika virus in North Carolina at this time, there could be potential for an increase in other mosquito-borne illnesses. Residents are encouraged to take the following precautions. Dump or remove any exterior containers with standing water as soon as possible. Eliminate any other source of mosquito breeding areas if possible. Also wear appropriate clothing when outside, such as long-sleeve shirts and pants. Properly apply insect repellent to reduce mosquito exposure. Wayne County Health Department Director David Madden says floods and high water-related issues can cause potential health issues for residents seeking to clean up their homes and properties. He would encourage everyone to use extreme caution when working in areas exposed to contaminated floodwaters. And he says you should always use best practices when cleaning up and discarding damaged materials from your properties, adding that being mindful of the necessary precautions will better allow the public to protect their personal health as our county works to recover through this process. For Wayne Goldsboro Television, I'm Wayne Alley.